Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. The 2021-2022 NHL season is coming closer and closer. We have roughly 1 month left before the puck drops for the first time, and we will finally, again, see hockey of the National Hockey League. I'm looking forward to that very much. The European leagues have already started. The German league is starting today, and I'm recording this in the break between the second and the third period. So, but today it's not about the DEL, the league in Germany, it's about the NHL. And I want to have something to say about all 32 teams. So here we are, 32 teams, 32 thoughts about the 2021-2022 season. So we start off with the Atlantic Division. Tampa Bay lost a lot of depth up front, but still one of the favorites for the Cup in 2022. Detroit. I'm very impressed how Steve Yzerman is handling the rebuild. I expect another year of transition, but they are definitely on the way up. Ottawa. The rebuild is coming to an end, and if the goaltending holds, we can talk about playoffs this season. Florida. This is the best Panthers team ever. They are a contender. Boston. I'm worried about the depth scoring and about the second line center. If injuries add, we can see a significant drop of the Bruins. Buffalo. Another rebuild is on its way, and what they get for Jack Eichel can determine the next years of the franchise. Toronto. The team is strong enough to have a very good regular season, although they will miss Zach Hyman. Their question is the playoffs. Montreal. Even with Weber on LTIR, good defense and goaltending, but I'm not sold on their offense, scoring and center depth. I can see them outside the playoffs. Metropolitan Division. New Jersey. Likely no playoffs this year, but they will be a team to watch in the years to come. Philadelphia. By the law of series, one good year followed by a bad year, they should have a good year. I'm not completely sold on the team, especially in goal, but they have the potential to surprise. Columbus. Everybody sees them as the bottom of the mat. So do I, but they are not as bad as expected. Pittsburgh. Crosby and Malkin are not getting younger, and I'm not sold on the rest of the team, especially in goal. We could see a significant drop this season. Washington. I see their weak spot on the blue line. And when Ovi and Backstrom, who are both not getting younger, don't produce as usual, they could join Pittsburgh in dropping. New York Islanders. A solid team all over, and they have the best coach. And as they are not in a cap crunch yet, they can be called a serious contender. New York Rangers. The kids have arrived and will get better. I see them as a playoff team this year. Carolina. For me, they made questionable decisions on their goaltending. If this works, with a very good skating group, forward and defense, they are a contender. Pacific Division. Seattle. As an expansion team, there should be no expectations, but the Vegas effect will put pressure on them right off the gate. Potential for playoffs is there. LA. Their rebuild is approaching the end, and with the additions made in the summer, there is playoff potential in Southern California. Edmonton. The big question mark is their goaltending. If this holds and Hyman and CC play like last year, they are a safe bet for playoffs and more. Vegas. The division is theirs to lose. Although the loss of Fleury, this team is still a contender. Anaheim. They are still in the rebuild and will give the kids time to develop without any pressure this season. San Jose. How long will they deny the need for a retool or rebuild? Right now, I don't see potential for playoffs, even in the weakest division. Calgary. We could see the end of the Gaudreau-Monahan era by the 2022 trade deadline if things look mediocre. Vancouver. It's a huge bet on Oliver Ekman-Larsson becoming his own self again with the change of scenery. With a young core and a cap crunch approaching, their time to win is now. Central Division. Dallas. To a core already past its prime, they signed more players over 30. Does experienced become old? Or is there a fountain of youth in Northern Texas? Colorado. Still the favorite for the Stanley Cup. But how did they manage to lose their starting goaltender? Kemper is a good replacement, but only when healthy. Winnipeg. With Hellebuck, the core up front, and very good additions on the blue line, they could be a dark horse for a very deep playoff run. Arizona. They already have 8 draft picks in the first and second round in 2022, and a lot of players that could be rentals at the deadline. The rebuild is definitely on its way. Minnesota. Their defense is fantastic, and with Kaprizov, the thrill and excitement are back in the Twin Cities. But they could have done so much more with their Winter Classic jersey. Nashville. Their D is weakened but still good. But too much money on Johansson and Duchesne and not enough scoring should deny them a playoff spot. St. Louis. With Allen as his backup, Binnington was a better goalie. Still a good team, but in this division, they could find themselves out of the playoffs. Chicago. With the additions made and Tays coming back, the Blackhawks can be a dark horse for more than just a playoff spot. Okay, that's it for this one. Thank you very much for watching 32 Thoughts on 32 Teams. We will continue with some jersey videos on the channel, and before the regular season starts, I will do a prediction video on each division, and I will do a prediction video on who will win the Stanley Cup and go how far in the playoffs. Look out for these videos shortly. Until then, thank you very much for watching again. Have a good time. See you soon. Goodbye.